Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Vinay Chamrel. Today I am going to make a video on how to convert hexadecimal number system to decimal, octal and binary number systems. Now, let's first understand what is the hexadecimal number systems. The number which is expressed in hexadecimal form is called hexadecimal number system. In hexadecimal number systems, the allowed symbols are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and A, B, C, D, E, F up to A2, F and 0 to 9. If we make a number by using these symbols, then this is called the hexadecimal number system. For example, A23B 16. This is the hexadecimal number. What does 16 represent? 16 means its base. And if the number is A23B, this is the hexadecimal number and its base is 16. Now let's see how to convert this hexadecimal number into decimal, octal and binary. Let's first of all try to convert this hexadecimal number into the decimal number systems. To convert this hexadecimal number to the decimal, first of all we need to find out its positions of its symbols. This is the integer number. Integer number do not contain the fraction. It do not contain the fractional. So that we need to find out its positions from right hand side to left hand side. What is the positions of B? The positions of B would be 0. Its positions would be 1, 2 and 3. Now, to convert this number to the hexadecimal number systems, we have a simple step. We need to write this in the forms A. A means 10. Hexadecimals, A means 10 in decimal. That means we need to write 10 in place of a 10 into 16. 16 to the power 3. Why 3? Because positions of A is 3. Now similarly for 2 we write 2 into 16 and positions of 2 is 2 plus 3 into 16 and what is the positions of 3? 1. So that is power is 1 plus B. B means 11 in decimal into 16 0. Now we need to calculate this expressions and the output of this expression give the decimal equivalent of this hexadecimal numbers. Now what would be its output? 16 power the 3. 16 power the 3 40960 plus 16 into 16 into 2 512 plus 16 into 3 48 plus 11. Why 11? Because 16 power 0 gives 1. The power 0 of any number gives 1. That means 11 into 1 11. Now 40960 plus 512 plus 48 plus 11 equal to 41531 10. This is the decimal equivalent of this number. Now A23B in hexadecimal number means 41531 in decimal number systems. Now what if this contains the fractional part? Okay, we have only dealt with integer part. What if it contains the fractional part? How to convert the fractional hexadecimal number to the decimal number systems? Now let's see an example. Suppose this contains the dot 54. For the same number, it also contains the fractional 54 fractional number in hexadecimals. Now look at here. How to convert? We use the same procedure for the fractional part also. After this decimal point, we give its positions from -1, -2, and so on. There is only two symbols, so that its first symbol's position is -1 and second symbol's position is -2, and we will do the same things. Here we write the plus, and what will be this? 5 into 16 to the power -1 plus 4. 4 into 16 to the power -2. We write in this way. Now it gives 5 by 16 plus 4 by 16 to the square. Now after evaluating these expressions, we will get the fractional number, decimal equivalent of this number. Now in this way we can convert any hexadecimal number into the decimal number system. So we use the same procedure. What we need to do this? For this we need to find out the positions, and we need to write into 16 for each symbols, and power to the 16 is the positions of its symbols in the hexadecimal number systems. Now we'll get from this is the simple way. Now how to get the binary equivalent of this number? Now let's see an example. Suppose this is a number A23B.54. This is an hexadecimal number. Its base is 16. Already 16. Now we need to find out the binary equivalent of this number. To find out the binary equivalent, we convert each symbol present in the hexadecimal number systems to the corresponding binary number of 4 digit. Okay, one hexadecimal symbols should converted into the group of 4 binary digit, equivalent binary digit. Now how to do this? Let's see. A. What does A means in binary? We can see here in the table. A means 1010. 1010. A means. And what does 2 means? 2 means 0010. 0010. 0010. 3 means 0011. 0011. B means 1011. And dot. Here we say dot. We write as it is. And 5 means 0101. 0101. 4 means 0100. This is the simple. We use this method to get binary equivalent of this hexadecimal number. Now this is the binary. How to get the octal equivalent of this hexadecimal number? To get the octal equivalent from the hexadecimal number, we first of all need to convert hexadecimal number system into the binary number system, and we use this binary equivalent to get the octal equivalent. Now to get the octal equivalent for the binary number, we have to make the group of 3 digit. To get the octal, we have to make the group of 3 digit, and we take this decimal point as a reference point, and we need to form a group of 3 digits from this decimal point, either to the left hand side or to the right hand side. Now let's see. One group 3 digit, another group 3 digit, another group 3 digit, another group, and the last number contain only 1 digit, but we require 3 digit. To do this, we can append any number of 0 to the left hand side for the integer number, so that this would be the another group. And similarly we perform for the right hand side. Now we start to form a group of 3 digits from here. Now 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Now 0 do not matter. Now Let's make 0 of 3 group by appending 1 0. Now we will write equivalent octal number of this binary digits group. Now let's see, 0 0 1 means 1, 1 0 means 2, 0 0 1 means 1, 0 0 means 0, 1 1 1 means 7, 0 1 means 3, dot 2 1 0 1 5 0. This is the octal equivalent of this hexadecimal number. Now we finally achieved all the equivalent. We have successfully converted given hexadecimal number system into the decimal number systems, binary number system, and octal number systems for both the integer number or fraction number. Now we have converted any number. We have learned to convert any number systems to any other number systems. Now we will begin another tutorial from the next class. Possibly we will learn how to perform a binary addition, subtractions, divisions, and multiplications, so on. Okay, thank you everyone.